MVTCHI. Welcome to the Love Freely Tribe. Happy Monday. It's July 13th, 2020, and I hope you are well. If this is reaching you, if you're watching this, I hope you know that it is no mistake, it is no coincidence, and I am here to give you some advice for your week ahead, things to expect, and things to be excited for, all revolving love, self-love, love for each other, and just for the love of being alive. Alrighty, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and spend a moment with you to cleanse your space virtually. If that sounds good to you. If not, feel free to skip forward in the video. I will place some timestamps at the bottom to guide you to the different sections of what we're going to do here today. So take a moment, clear your mind, clear your space. You can focus on the ripples of the smoke. Feel as though it's right before you. Or you can close your eyes. Try to imagine the warm scent of burning sage, the cleansing fumes, or whatever scents make you feel safe, make you feel grounded, make you feel here in the present moment, full of love. Okay. Let's take a couple deep breaths. And the intention can be anything, meaning what you want to focus on while you're taking these deep breaths could be anything. But if you can't, if you don't have anything come to mind, something specific that needs healing within your heart, soul, spirit, then we can just start with focusing on finding our center and our peace. Finding that place within us that tells us we're okay and we belong, and we are everything, and we are perfect just how we are. Finding that space. You can feel free to open your eyes, come back to this video with a new, clearer state of mind, state of being. Worries of the moment, worries of the day, worries of the week, especially the week. All your worries of this week to come. You've drifted off just to spend time here, connected with others just like you here in the Love Freely Tribe, and myself and my spirit guides, just for a moment. Feel free to skip ahead to the reading, otherwise you can stay here with me as I do a short meditation to visualize some extra information and messages from my spirit guide in the universe. Welcome, Spirit. appreciate you all sitting there with me in that moment. If you decided to take a breather, take a little meditation break as well, that's fantastic. I appreciate you. To go over what I saw, well, initially I was feeling anxiety. I was feeling like I didn't want to sit with something. Like I didn't want to pause and just be here in this. So I felt feelings of anxiety, I felt feelings of fleeing. Almost, I'm hearing no other choice. I was feeling these feelings of no other choice but to run, like feeling like everything's so chaotic, you're out of options. You just want to run away. I saw a dog kind of whimpering, kind of like afraid, cowering. But it had a collar on, so I felt as though maybe it was an outside dog, or a dog abandoned outside, or a dog just afraid, and I don't know, just afraid and cold, and it felt like it was trying to receive love. Like it felt like it was cowering towards someone who was approaching them with love. Boy. Wow. I was not expecting any of this. Okay. Because now my heart chakra is just like sinking into my chest. For some of you watching, it might be a situation of kind of coming to realization of something you really need help on, something that you don't normally want to be vocal about, you don't normally want to admit hurts you or makes you struggle, and there's going to be someone who really wants to help you, whether that be your higher power or your friends or your loved one or parent. So there's going to be someone, or I'm seeing like 2 or 3 people for some of you, who really want to help you, and they see your struggle and they really want to help you, but you are going to be afraid to let them, because you've felt like you've just been out in the cold for a long time. The good news is that the tough guy exterior, that maybe this outdoor dog, aka you or someone connected to you, that tough guy exterior is shed. Unfortunately, this can bring lots of vulnerability, and I think that's where the fear comes. So you, at times, you may feel as vulnerable as a dog out shivering in the rain when someone comes to help you, and it may be scary, but I'm feeling and I'm knowing and I'm being told that they just want to help. Trust them. There's no ulterior motive. They just see you and they just want to help. So trust them. Trust them. Let them help. Let them take you in. Let them care for you. Let them give you what your obvious needs are. Oh boy, alright, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, this meditation portion may be a little bit longer than I expected. Okay. What did I see? I saw a waterfall. Mercury is stationing direct in Cancer, I believe. So, very watery times in that area of communication. But either way, I feel as though it's just everything's going to be pouring out. Everything's going to be pouring out. My gut has that feeling of just wanting to cry, and I'm literally, my eyes cannot be taken off of this wave. I'm like staring over to the left of me as I'm talking to you, and for some reason, well, for this reason, I cannot take my eyes off of this wave. Everything is crashing out and forward. I'm not going to say crashing down. I don't feel like everything's crashing down, like your life's falling to pieces. But I do feel like tower moment vibes, like, and by that I mean, like, where emotionally you kind of feel like a wreck for maybe a night, maybe a few nights, maybe a moment, but it's making room for new things, and it's essential, and the waters can't the waters crash and then they're calm. Water crashes, then it's calm. So there will be calm after it. So when you feel this moment happening, this, whether it's a waterworks kind of night, crying, or just this release of emotion, or this swell, and like a wave, a swell and then a crash of this emotion, please allow it. I'm hearing it's your best interest to allow it. It will be best if you allow it. It will be best if you allow it. You're not going to want to, just like the dog with the help. And you're not going to want to fly down this waterfall. And you're not going to want to be in the middle of this wave crashing. But please allow it. You must allow it. And the calm will be right after. And the calm will come right after, because it's something essential. It's something that needs to flush out. It's something that needs to have its, this is a really cliche and kind of lame and kind of slightly doesn't fit kind of phrase, but it needs to have its day in court. Like it needs to have pass the mic to this big emotional flow that needs to come out of you, because it needs to be seen and heard, and it needs to be felt just like a big wave. Seen and heard like a waterfall, felt like a big wave. Wow. Seen and heard like a waterfall, felt like a big wave. Okay. And the calm will follow directly after. So don't sit in that moment with any fear that this is detrimental to you or your life or anything. This is natural. This is essential. And the calm will come directly after. And it will feel like a weight has been lifted, because it will have been. And spirit, or your higher power, whoever you believe in, will carry the rest of it for you, will do will do with it what it's meant to be done with once you release it. You're not meant to carry it anymore, okay? Okay, what else did I see? And then I saw a sunflower, kind of like somewhat opening up, but not like it was already kind of open, but the petals were kind of like wilted like little doggy ears, and then they went loop and opened up, and then of course, and you'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by you. That sunflower song played in my head, which I don't know all the lyrics to, but what I got from just those lyrics was like someone's by your side, and anyone who's left you or anyone that you've left, it was all divine. It was all meant for this, so you could have what you have today, so you can have what you are destined to have in the near future and the far future. And that may be in relation to what these big waves are that will be come swelling and crashing out of our subconscious. People that are leaving us or left us, or that we've left. It was because we needed it to be where we are now, and we must accept us as where we are now, and we must trust that we are in bloom. And yeah, I'm actually going to take a quick moment to look up those lyrics. I get messages a lot through lyrics, whether it's my own lyrics that pop in my head, because if you don't know, I make music, or just lyrics from other songs. Sometimes I know, sometimes I don't quite know. Like this song, I don't really quite know the lyrics, but I know the melody, and I know that part. Left in the dust, unless I stuck by you. Oh, I love that, okay. It's kind of a sad-ish song about just leaving someone. Fear, just a toxic relationship is what it sounds like. But what's sticking out to me is you're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much. So anyone who's unfortunately left you in the dust, perhaps, that's made you maybe in that cowardly dog mindset where you don't trust anyone who's done that to you, just know it was nothing to do, it was divine the way it happened, and your love was or would have been too much for them, and their guides and the universe had a different plan for them, and your guides and the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, has your plan in motion happening right now. So it's all divine. Just trust it. Don't let it distort how you see yourself. Don't let it distort, don't let it make you think that you aren't good or aren't that sunflower energy, glowing, warm, beautiful, radiant, big, strong, tall, bright, sunshiny day. Don't let it distort your image of yourself, because you're still a sunflower and you radiate love, and when you believe it, you will see it. Okay. This is also giving me the vibe of there may be some people currently or about to project onto you the idea that you wouldn't be anything without them, or you aren't anything without them. So if you've currently went through a breakup or something, I'm getting this message and this vibe that someone might currently be or be about to tell others or tell you directly that you are nothing without them. And that's just them projecting. That's just something they want to believe. That's not true. You're still a sunflower. I think that's really all I was seeing. Okay. Alright, well, we can get into this reading now. I'm just wasn't anticipating such a big such a tumultuous sounding week, but it's all good. It's all essential. Letting you all know that it's constant root chakra healing for me. So if you are the type who is experiencing any issues of trust, like feelings of distrust, or that you don't belong, or that you're not safe, or that you're not secure, guilt, fear, anxiety, all that, maybe Google some information about healing your root chakra, opening your root chakra, strengthening your root chakra, because it needs help, okay? I can make another separate video about root chakra healing in itself, but anyway, sorry about my dog barking. I know James is home now. Alright, so we're going to get into this reading. So what I do is I have this deck, Vortex deck by Gabriella Rosie, and you can follow her on Instagram, and you can buy this deck yourself. She made this, it's amazing. I hope to design my own decks here soon. But this, I've been getting to know this deck for about 2 years, and basically it's these cute little pink cards. I love pink, with one to three worded phrases on each card, bits of advice to keep you in the higher vortex, keep you high vibe, okay? As I get more comfortable with this deck, and to be frank, it being my only deck at this moment, I know more decks will come into my life when it's time. I have a strong connection to my spirit guide and to the universe through these cards, as vague as they may appear, and as little non-traditional tarot as they may be. I've been doing readings for myself and for people energetically connected to me for myself for at least a year, maybe a year and a half. For others, for just a few months. But we all start somewhere, yes? So, anyway, my experience with these have been quite promising and accurate, and it makes me feel good. So, this is just my mini rant on why I'm not using traditional tarot at this point. Hey guys.
Hi.
It's just a video. Just like a recorded video.
Oh, cool.
He's not a serial killer, as weird as that face look. At least I don't think so. I'm just kidding. You're gonna scare Spirit away. Sorry, Spirit. Okay. Here at the Love Freely Tribe, we sometimes just can't help but be goofy. So I think my spirit guide knows that. And I think I don't think it's a problem. So if you're easily distracted, this might be hard to watch. But if you are, yeah, that's what I want to say. I don't know. I'm easily distracted too. I guess I mean if you're not used to being distracted, if you want to just focus on something from start to finish, this might be a little chaotic here because my mind jumps around, but it's all good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull some cards in regards to our collective, our tribe, ourselves, you, anyone energetically connected to you or I, for the week coming, I guess the week that we're in, because it is already Monday. Just what to expect, and advice to always keep us in our highest version of ourselves, keep us in a place of self-love, compassion, honesty, authenticity, with ourselves and with others, to bring us the most success, to keep us, our hearts open to receive miracles and opportunities via the all the abundance that the universe surrounds us with. And also, I'm feeling the urge to pull an extra card at some point, just for how we can serve others and ourselves this week, because I feel like with all the watery emotion going on, just with Mercury and everything, but just for this week after that meditation, I feel like there's this space to fill for giving, there's this space to fill for serving others in some kind of way, which could just be through serving ourselves in some kind of way. So it's gonna keep that intention alive in your minds, but really it's just it's all surrounding the idea of love, loving ourselves, loving the world we're in, loving each other, and keeping us our best selves so we can love our life, right? Okay, so here we go. Okay, Spirit, any advice for this coming week? Any advice for this week that we're in? I guess Friday would be, what date would Friday be? The 18th? 17th. First card, rest. Alright. Any advice for myself, for those watching this video, those energetically connected to me? Thank you, Spirit. Any more advice for those Oh, we're talking a lot today. Okay, hold up. Whenever I get two cards, I like to keep them together as one message. And I'll go over these after I show them to you. I know my lighting isn't great at this angle. There's like beautiful natural light this direction if I had the camera facing this way. But hey, gotta start somewhere. Any more advice for, oh boy. Thanks, Spirit. Oh, yes. this. I was already doing this one. It says plan something exciting. Embrace your power. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, any other advice for myself, those energetically connected to me? Oy, okay, Spirit, that was quite a few, buddy. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Oh, now my camera. Sorry. This is... Oh, okay. Okay. Really making me work for it. Okay. I'll take the two that are up. I'll put the one that was face down away. Got these two together. Create and cleanse. Alright, Spirit. I appreciate you very much. Any other advice for those watching this video and those energetically connected to me for this week, July 13th, 2020 through July 17th. I bent these cards to catch them. Alright, it's 3. 3 together. Cry, smile, go bold. That is a fun grouping right there. Wow, I like that. That is a fun... I like bent these cards now. Sorry, cards. Alright. Any more advice, Spirit? One more card in here. I feel like there's one more thing you want to tell me, Spirit, regarding love and authenticity. Staying in our highest self this week. Boy, there it is. Allow the feelings. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, so much. What a wonderful card selection here. I always give kisses to the cards. Yes, okay. It's all about love and romance here. All the time. Okay. See these hearts? We love love. Sorry, clumsy. When I did the we love love, showed the hearts, my thumb hit the record button and stopped it. Oopsies. Okay. You didn't miss anything. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, oh my god, how long has it stopped recording? Okay, it's okay. It's all good. I apologize for that. I try to do these in one take. It's all good. It's okay. Alright, so I will show you a photo at the end, or I guess just a video clip at the end, in case you want to write some of these down. Interesting. Okay. Hold on, I need to do some grammatic research here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Sorry. Now there's sirens going. I just had to research like what the opposite of a certain word was, because this plan something exciting card, I'm looking at it and it's upside down here on the table, and I don't remember purposefully putting it that way. So I feel as though it's meant to be that way on the table. And I was trying to think of what the opposite of plan was. So we're going to talk about that. So now what I do is I kind of just, I kind of just go over these and I tell you intuitively what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling, what I'm being told about these cards. And if you want to take notes, I highly recommend that. And I always do a recap at the end. So even if you don't want to exactly stay for this part of the video, and you just want to hit forward to the recap, where you hear like some general things to remember and jot down or journal or record for yourself, then that's totally cool. Again, I'll try to put some timestamps that you can run to wherever you feel like you want to be. And while we're here, let me just take some time to tell you thank you so much for watching this video this far. I know that I think it's longer than 20 minutes at this point. I don't know because I had to restart this clip, but thank you so much. And I want to reiterate that if you're watching this, it really is for you, for right now. And you might not even be in this week that I'm recording this in, but whatever called you to check this out, check this video out, and to watch it wherever you're watching it at. I guess right here if you're hearing me say this, that it's 100% meant for you, and I appreciate you being here, and I mean, just, it warms my heart. It absolutely fills my heart to bring these messages to you. So thank you for being here. Okay, so here we go. First card I picked, rest. I don't find this to be the overall energy of the week, but I do find this to be a very important part of our week. Something that we need to kind of discipline ourselves in. And you wouldn't think discipline myself to rest, but baby, you need more rest. Okay, so we're going to be more of a mom to ourselves this week. That's been like a big theme for the past couple months, has been like reparenting ourselves. Not saying that our parents were bad or anything. There's things like falling from the sky. What is that noise? Well, the first noise was a bird, but I don't know what that other noise was. I have like a bag of chips. It's like crunching. Anyway, so we're going to focus more on that maternal and nurturing energy towards ourselves, okay? And we're gonna make sure, kind of like when you're a kid and you're just having so much fun and you're really about to finish that drawing, or you're really about to finish that last, I don't know, you're gonna try that video game thing one more time, that level one more time, or whatever, and then your mom just like makes you go and take a nap, and you're like kicking and screaming because you're like, I don't want to nap, I want to keep doing this. And then the minute you hit the bed and she walks away and you're there alone with yourself, you're out. Okay, we need to do that for ourselves this week more. Okay, so maybe that means go to bed earlier. Perhaps that means just take more breaks in between work, especially a lot of us are working from home. Yeah, I feel like there's a few of you watching this that are working from home, and it's kind of making you feel like you're just working around the clock all the time, and you don't necessarily hate it, but it's like I don't think you're really realizing how much the rest will help you reach that next level of, whether it's your own business that you're working on, or like you have a work project due or a quota or something due, and you think that if you just grind, you'll get it done. Really, if you grind a little bit, rest, grind a little bit more, rest, you'll keep that momentum going of being able to deliver your best work, and being able to be really just to open your mind to new inspirations and ideas on how to get that work done, or the next step. Because if your mind is exhausted, it's going to be harder to solve your work problems, or have these inspirations that you're wanting for your boss next week, or for yourself for your next campaign, or whatever it is that you're working on. So keep that in mind. Also, I connect a lot with feminine energy, and I'm just feeling like stay-at-home moms right now, anyone staying home taking care of someone, please make room for your own rest. I don't know how, okay? I personally do not have children or anything like that, and I'm not taking care of anyone elderly or anything, so I don't know how you guys do it, but there's got to be someone you can reach out to, and you've got to be open and honest with them, and you've got to say, hey, I need some help, I need some rest for myself, can you please come give me a hand? Or even make it a family nap, family nap time or something, okay? But yeah, this is very loving, nurturing rest is what I'm getting from this. Very loving, nurturing rest, well-deserved rest. So please keep that in mind. Please write that down somewhere where you can see it every day and make sure it says, today I will make room for rest, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I'm just hearing like, I love you, I love you, I love you in my head, just like over and over. It's like my communication's back. I keep saying, like, I was even trying to do videos over this past Mercury retrograde, which we are stationing direct, and we are about to be in post shadow, which can be, honestly, that's not so surprising anymore with the big waves of emotion coming in, because post shadow phases always kind of trigger me in that way. So making more sense. But anyway, I just feel like boom, boom, boom. I wasn't even slurring a word. I didn't even stutter. And I hear my spirit. I love you, I love you, I love you in my head. Just so happy that I'm not tripping over my words like I've been. So thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. So then we got stretch. Now this is something that I've been trying to do a little bit more each time. I'm trying to find the best way to get the light on it. But with this card, I'm feeling like, I don't know, the past couple weeks when I've seen this card, it's like stretch out of your comfort zone. And I think that is very heavily connected to these big waves of emotions that we talked about in the meditation earlier in this video. So just when these big feelings arise this week, if you have a big night of just heavy emotion, I'm going to go ahead and focus heavily on the feminine energies out there. It doesn't have to be men or women or anything like that, but just we all have feminine and masculine energy. Everybody, everything has feminine and masculine energy. Those, vibing more with their feminine energies right now, I feel like this message is more for you. When you feel those things, well, now I'm being told, okay. Okay, so masculine energies and feminine energies can both expect these big waves of emotions, okay? All right, no matter what energy you are vibing more with lately or not. Anybody and everybody watching this in the collective can expect these big waves of emotions, but I'm feeling feminine energy from this card kind of saying like tap into that when these arise, so you can be sure to allow them and to stretch out of your comfort zone to make room for these emotions to come in when they're happening, so that you're not building walls and blocking them. I guess is what is the best way for me to communicate that. So like, if you feel a memory or a sadness or a regret or guilt or something repressed or some kind of big emotion is coming up for you from a big memory, a big instance or something, probably regarding love, probably regarding some type of betrayal or like pain that was inflicted onto you is what I'm really receiving. But it could be anything, but I'm really receiving like this pain inflicted onto you. When that arises, instead of your inner child and your inner self screaming help for that masculine energy, that paternal energy and spirit within yourself, to be like, no, come protect me, like, no, this is a lot. Instead of calling for dad to make it go away, we're gonna call for mom within ourselves, okay? We're gonna call for that maternal instinct within ourselves to just observe it, be there during it, stretch that comfort zone out, make room, okay? Just like a mother's, not to get all too much information, but just like a mother's womb stretches and makes room to carry a precious new life into this world, mothers kind of give you that maternal instinct and that mother part of you that lives within you. And you don't have to be a female or male or identify as whatever gender to have a maternal spirit within. it's just that nurturing side. It's that nurturing side, and it's that that comfort, just that comfort side, that kind of will be there when your knee is scraped, and instead of, you know, just being on the more rational end of protecting it, you know, it's good to go and moving on, that paternal instincts might have. Maternal instincts come in and see your pain and sit with you in your pain and help you navigate through that, because there's only one way to get out of that painful space, right? Through, right? And mom, that mom part of you inside knows that, okay? And this is especially a hard time for those of us who have mother wounds, and any parent wounds, but it's very important, it's very crucial that you tap into that for yourself, okay? It's very crucial that you understand that that lives within you, that strength that maybe you perhaps did not have growing up, like maybe you didn't have this type of gentle, nurturing energy in your life growing up. It's important and it's very crucial for you to understand that that lives within you, and you can use it on yourself, okay? And you shall, and you must, and you will. So that's what I'm getting from this card. Otherwise, again, with the root chakra healing, I feel like every single one of us, especially living in America right now with all the new coronavirus cases and social issues and everything, all of us are really needing some root chakra healing in general. So, stretching outside is something that can be so helpful and so healing, even if it's just your own backyard, and even if it's literally for 15 seconds. If you just go there, and even if you just stand, if you are injured or anything like that and can't quite do yoga or can't quite do these deep stretches, even if you just go out there and lift your arms up for a moment and breathe and bring them back down and just stand there with your feet on the grass, on the sand, I'm in Florida, on the dirt, I mean, that's going to do wonders for you. And it can even be part of you making room for this rest in your life, taking more time for you in a way that's not work. Even emotional work and energetic work is work. So just making time to find rest by connecting to your body, by connecting to your body, and even better, your body and nature at the same time. Fantastic. Otherwise, if you're into yoga and you're wanting to get into yoga, and hold on, sorry, I don't know. Now I'm hearing like before. Okay, hold on. Let me finish my thought, Spirit. Sorry. So, if you are a yogi, or you want to be a yogi, or you just want to incorporate it into your daily life, please do this week. You're really going to need it. It's a great way to connect here. This is like mind, spirit, soul to your body. It's very, 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 very good for you. And if you're watching this, I feel like there's one person watching this who wants to like start doing yoga, but like doesn't really like do it all the time, but like really wants to. Like, please do it, because you're gonna love it and you're definitely gonna be good at it. So, and you're gonna get stronger. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be everything that you're wanting. But then I was hearing like to do this to stretch before you run. Stretch before like you endure something. So it's kind of like, that's kind of like a quote that yogis say, like, I bend so I don't break. And it's kind of symbolic to, like, you know, they remain flexible with their body, flexible with the changes that occur, you know, outwardly, inwardly, whatever, because they're all in tune. So when things happen, things change or whatever, they don't break. They bend so they don't break. So I don't know if you get that symbolism or not. I don't know if I said that right, but it's kind of like, I feel like that was just a message sent to me saying, like, especially with these big waves of emotion coming in, like, understand them, make room for them, and be ready for them, because I'm here to tell you that they are coming. So it's not a big shock when they happen. And you'll know when it's happening, and you'll be prepared, and you will what? Make some time to rest and sit with those and call upon your inner mommy. I know it's funny, I know I'm kind of making light of it, but it's true. We have that in ourselves, okay? Whether you are a mom or not, or had a mom or not, whether you're male, female, non-binary, we have these energies within us, maternal and paternal energies within us. And the mom energy just is more nurturing, more emotionally understanding, and more comforting. And that's what you need for yourself, okay? I love you so much. All right, here we go. 2, boom. We got turn off your phone and be silly. And when 2 come out together, I keep them together as one idea, as one message. So turn off your phone and be silly. I'm seeing people playing with their kids. So one of you, I feel like just one of you, maybe 2. I don't know, maybe a couple. I'm hearing 1, I'm hearing 2, I'm hearing 3. But maybe some of you are going to just be untapping from social media, or just, maybe you're not taking any business calls for a couple minutes. Maybe you're not taking any even personal calls for a while, or for the day even. And you're just going to play with your kids and be a kid with them, yeah? Because most of us are stuck at home anyway, so no harm in that. And of course, never harm in that, to tap into your inner child and celebrate it with your children. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I'm getting, this is a type of rest as well. Even if you may not want or think you need physical rest, and maybe you can't exactly fit it in the middle of the day like you might desire, even just giving your brain a rest, okay, by having some fun, getting out of business mode, by turning off your phone and having fun, whether it's with your kids, with yourself, with your fiance, with your husband, with your boyfriend, with your best friend, with your mom, with your siblings, whatever, with your roommate. Getting out of that business brain, that work brain, that even just that brain that's focused on everybody else's life or things that are going on in the world, and just instead giving your mind a break, giving your mind a rest, and just having fun. Being silly doesn't necessarily mean you have to be funny, or you have to be like weird, or you have to, put hot dogs in your nose or whatever, which would probably be funny. Maybe some of you are going to do that. I don't know why that came to my mind. But it could mean just not taking everything so seriously just for a little bit. Why not? Give your mind that rest. Give your mind a break. It is so powerful. You are doing so much work right now in various areas of your life. Various. Your brain is like Chipotle staff when it's not coronavirus out. Like every single day right now. Like if a Chipotle was open 24 hours, that's your brain right now. But 4 different Chipotles, just like constantly like, what do you need? What we need? What we got? You making this? It's just constant. So this is your message. This is your sign, okay? Just take a break. Just have a day, even if it is part of your Tuesday or whatever, to just turn off that part of your brain. Turn off these working, shut the stores down for a little bit. Not all of them. You gotta keep yourself alive. But yeah, be silly. Could also mean watch something silly. I'm also feeling like some connected times, like intimate times with someone you love, like your partner, fiance, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, whatever. Maybe just like some Netflix and chill, but like something funny where you guys just like lay, eat snacks, watch something funny. I'm getting that vibe as well. But yeah, so there's that. I like that. Okay, I feel as though we have 2 overall energy cards. So we have Allow the Feelings, which we got last, okay? But I'm looking at it now, and I can't stop looking at it. And then we have Embrace Your Power, which I have been getting a lot in personal readings for others. Because it is a time right now to tap into what your strengths are. You know, not what people have told you your strengths are, not what people have told you that you need to get better at, and so you have worked at it and gotten better at it. Like, what you feel your strengths are and what you are really, like, what's really unique to you and what you bring to the world, to the universe, to yourself, to the table. My camera just totally shut off. I don't know if I ran out of memory or something, but it just turned off. So anyway, embracing your power. And then allow the feelings, I think, is just like, I don't know. I kind of I wanted to put like one above the other, but I really can't. Because I feel like allow the feelings is just like the biggest bit of advice you could get for this week. And quite frankly, another week to come is what I'm feeling intuitively. But we're going to focus on this week. You need to allow these feelings. You know who you are, and you know that there's things you need to allow. And I know it's scary, and I know you don't want to, okay? And I know you think that you're over it and it's done. You need to allow these feelings to come out. You must. Whew, you really do, okay? And they're coming. The wave is swelling. So you may as well prepare yourself, and when the crest comes over and is about to crash down like a waterfall, you're going to allow it. You must. You must call upon your inner mother instinct and use it on yourself and be there for yourself and allow it to happen, okay? I love you. And then embrace your power, because what? The calm's coming right after it, meaning you're going to make way for a beautiful horizon, okay? It's going to be the most beautiful, most glorious, most serene horizon you've ever seen after these waves crash. And then you're going to embrace that power. Because why? Because you survived. You allowed the feelings and you survived. So if you allow these feelings, you will be rewarded in many ways. And it will feel rewarding within yourself. And then you will embrace yourself even further. Then you can call that dad spirit within and get back to work on, I don't know, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, wanting the courage to do. We need to let go of things to make room for new things. And spirit is telling me that sometimes the waves just need to crash in. Like, sometimes it can't be subtle. It has to just whoosh. But the calm's coming after, and you will feel powerful, because you will be like, damn, I survived this, I can survive anything. And it's true. You can endure much more than you think that you can. That is factual. This Plan Something Exciting is upside down, okay? And here's how I feel about it being upside down. I feel like it's telling us to, like a warning, that a struggle that we will have during this week because of all these emotions, okay? Very likely that it could make us feel as though, like, we are discouraged. Like, we're discouraged from the things that make us excited. There will be discouragement from ourselves. There may be discouragement from others on what we're doing, because think about this, we're all connected, right? If you are feeling these waves of emotion, chances are the person that you live with, work with, or energetically connected to in some shape or form are going through it as well. So if you're bringing up your plans to them or something and they're not reciprocating excitement, they may even discourage you because they're going through their own shit. Don't let it bother you. Again, stay protected, stay within your own self, understand that we're all connected, we're all doing our best, and at worst, someone's projecting how they feel onto you. But I don't think this is exactly a way to attack you or be toxic in your life or something. So I would give them the benefit of the doubt because they're going through their own waves, okay? And everybody's going to reach that swell, that crest, that crash, that calm, all at different times. We're not all going to do this all at the same time. Everyone's reaching it. You may have already done this, and then someone else is just now swelling up, okay? So be aware of other people's tensions and whatever. You don't have to tap into their energy. You don't have to sacrifice your peace and your calm to be there for them. If you are vulnerable and need your healing in your space, take the time, take the rest, take the isolation or whatever it is you do to recharge. But just understand that there will be discouragement. I'm not going to, tell you to expect this discouragement, but, there could and probably will be discouragement, either from yourself to yourself because you're just feeling low, feeling that, oh, why is this happening to me, kind of vibe, but also could be discouragement from others. But don't let it get to you. On the flip side, though, what this card really means is to plan something exciting. So if you can fight through that discouragement and find a way to have fun and plan something fun for yourself or that you'd like to do, that could also be the meaning of that card as well. It's always a good way to get the mind flowing for new abundance. Well, not new abundance, but new opportunities, and tap into abundance. So there's that. These two did come out at the same time, but one was on the ground and one was up in my hand, so I didn't really keep them together, but I'll show you them together. Create and cleanse. What I'm getting is, like, if you're an artist, it might be a good time to go through that old art. Maybe give it away, maybe donate it, maybe gift it, maybe, do a clearance on your shop if you have an online shop, or like if you're selling online anywhere. Maybe it's time to cleanse out some old creations to make room for new creations. But even if you're not an artist, this can apply. Sorry, this card is really dirty. This can apply to whatever it is that you create or want to create. So if you want to cleanse out old emotions to create new emotional experiences in your life, if you feel the need to clear out even things in your home to make room for new things in your home, or new space or new opportunities in your home, if you feel that you want to cleanse your Facebook friends to make room for, I don't know, things that you felt like you couldn't do on there before with certain people on there. I don't know. Some people feel that kind of way. I don't know if that's for someone specific. That was very weird. Not weird in a bad way, just I didn't expect to say that. If you want to cleanse yourself so you have the energy, the clean energy to start to create something new. If you're in like a writer's block or just a blockage of anything, there's that. Yeah, I mean that's really all I'm hearing is just one after another. And this could be reverse as well. So you could take the time to create in order to cleanse something out of yourself. So especially moving through these emotions, if you are someone who's creative, or if you are someone who just likes to create, stuff for, just for fun or whatever, maybe you could make some things, whatever it is, whatever you like to make, even if it's food or whatever, to cleanse some of those emotions out in a different outlet. So, or content, or I'm seeing like decor. Like some of you might like to like refurbish things or like create like home decor or something like that. Just anything. Pinterest things. Even if you've never made something in your life, maybe it'd be a good time to look on Pinterest for a craft you want to try and just, who remembers Jimmy Neutron? Have fun with it. No stress about that. Cleanse and create. Again, what I said earlier, you've got to let go. With these big waves coming in, you've got to let go of this stuff, whatever the stuff is, to make room for the new stuff. Or the stuff that's already been there that just didn't have as much room as the old stuff, and now that it can like stretch its legs finally. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Welcome to Love Freely, where I say the word stuff to describe just about everything. Sorry. Okay. Alright, and then last little bundle here. I love this bundle. Spirit, I love this bundle. Thank you. I love this. Cry, smile, go bold. It's kind of like, I'm thinking of Beyonce, which I'm not going to say that I agree with this. Okay, let's put that out there. I'm not going to say that I agree with this and that I would suggest this to anyone. But everybody does their thing differently. Something about Beyonce I learned where, like, she said that her mom gave her and her sister, like, a certain amount of time that they could cry about something, but then after that certain amount of time, they had to get back up on their feet and do their goals or do their whatever. And it just kind of kept them in check to not, like, stay in that slump. Which, again, it works for them. Nothing wrong with it. But yeah, I'm not saying that you have to put a, put a timestamp like that on your, like, emotions and stuff to get back to doing whatever it is that you have to do. I'm not saying that, but this is like that vibe that I get where it's like, we're gonna cry this week, we're gonna cry probably, most definitely, some of us, if not all of us, if not every single one of us, okay, I'm telling you right now, we're all gonna cry, okay? Don't feel embarrassed, we're all gonna cry. And if someone tells you that they haven't cried, they definitely have a very strong paternal energy within themselves that is stopping them from allowing the crying, or they might be lying. But anyway, we're going to cry. We're going to cry it out. We're going to cry it out with confidence and with trust that someone, that our maternal self, our spirit guides, and the universe, our higher power, whoever you believe in, is there, comforting us, taking care of us through it all. Okay, so with confidence in that sense, like with faith and trust in that sense, that we are here, we are okay to cry, okay, because we are moving through it, and it is going to get better, just like a scraped knee, but we gotta cry our way through it, because we're human, baby. We're human. We are human. Don't you ever forget that. Okay, we're extraordinary. Okay, some of us are awakening into the 5th dimension, but we're still human, okay? So we're gonna cry. We gonna cry, but then what? After that wave crashes, then what? We allowed it. We accepted it. We nurtured ourselves. We allowed the feelings. Now we're gonna embrace our power, starting with a smile. 'Cause you're a sunflower. And that's what's gonna happen. But not one without the other, because it's essential this week and always. And then what? We're gonna go bold after that. After these flow out of us like a Kona Big Wave logo, we'll be rewarded, and we'll have the calm and the clarity in the room within. After we cleanse the room to create, the room to embrace our power, the confidence to go bold. I love it! What a great bundle. Thank you, Spirit. What a great bundle. Cry, smile, go bold. I absolutely love this. Alright, thank you all so much for watching this video. I wish you the best this week. Yeah, just stay authentic, stay open and honest, keep your heart as open as possible. Yeah, if you have any ideas for more specific readings or videos, even as far as like opening different energy chakras goes, or what have you, I'm open to ideas. Thank you for watching Love Freely Tribe's very first video ever. And yeah, I know it was really long, but those of you who watched it, even for a second, I thank you so much. And hopefully it resonated with you. Whatever doesn't, just let it go, leave it. You don't have to try to make puzzle pieces fit. But whatever you took from it, it was meant for you. So have it. It's yours. It was already yours. So I'm glad you got it. It's like the mail. Like, I'm glad you finally got it. So do whatever you can. Write it down. Draw a little note or some kind of decorative piece of content or whatever to let the world know where you're at, where your head's at, where you're going, where you're headed, where you want to be, where you are. Accept yourself, and always love freely. Love you.